You know, RUF's been around for about 27 years now. Every match from the start to the end, they're just amazing matchups.
I think the best thing is that you don't know what to expect because anything could happen.
RUF's been a consistent platform for these guys to get fights, so it's super important for them to, continue to be able to have opportunities like this.
Hey, we're smoking on that Jake Reed pack tonight, boys! Hey!
I'm currently standing outside the Celebrity Theater one day ahead of RUF 65. RUF is a very prestigious promotion that's held names such as Tracy Cortez, Cain Velasquez, Kelvin Gastelum, and many more that have made their way into the UFC. Tomorrow night, these fighters will come and make a name for themselves both in the amateur and pro scene. So we're inside a lounge at the Celebrity Theater. A lot of cool memorabilia from all the performances that were here. We came here a little bit early, but the fighters will be coming in. They'll be weighing in soon, and hopefully we can grab a couple interviews with them. What's up? You're making your amateur debut tomorrow, correct?
Yes, sir.
What can fans expect from you making your big debut on this big stage?
Just, Arizona's a good fighting state, so just looking for some good competition, a good scrap, so it'll be a firework night. It'll be a scrappy night tomorrow.
And as you said, Arizona's a big fight state. How did you first hear of RUF MMA, and why choose this promotion for your MMA debut?
I've had fighters from my gym fight here on this promotion already. I've seen the great things that they've done. So just to be a part of that is a blessing. So I'm just happy to be here.
We got a great relationship with the UFC, One Championship. We got a lot of fighters that come through our shows that those big promotions look for in our fights because, number one, they're quality. And number two, we're so close to Las Vegas. And Arizona's a hotbed, man, for great talent.
If you haven't been to a RUF MMA event, what makes these so special, and why should you come to join these kind of events?
Oh, man, it's the crowd, the people, the energy. It's like every show, people show up and they stay to the very end, and they're constantly entertained throughout the entire show. And it's the matches. I mean, you're going to see them right now. How amazing every match from the start to the end. They're just amazing matchups.
Look at the stage out there. You can't beat that. We're out here in the Wild West. You can't get a better stage of this, especially as an amateur. I'm going to use my hands, mix in my wrestling. It's going to be, you're not seeing an amateur in there tomorrow. You're going to see a professional fighter. I think when it comes to the regional scene, man, I've fought in Miami, I've fought in Mexico, all over the United States. And when it comes to here, just the fan base, right? Every time, every punch that lands, every takedown, you can hear the crowd, and it just kind of, gives you that energy to keep fighting. So I think that's why the fights are so great. I mean, I'm in there not to mess around. I'm in there to do my job. That's to finish fights, make it exciting, and then bring home some cash, man. Yeah.
My first amateur fight, I didn't have anything. I just showed up with like barely a week of training. So like it's been like a long road to where I am now. So all those guys from Duke Rufus, rest in peace. Sergio, Anthony Pettis, Mark, Blade, everybody from the gym that's helped me. So it's come full circle. So gotta get it paid in full.
There's no one I'm gonna fight out here that's gonna show me something I didn't already see in the room with some of the best guys in the world I get to train with. So my confidence at all-time high. I'm a finisher. I come out and I finish guys. So when I step in the octagon, I'm not just there to win. I'm there to dominate. And you guys will see Saturday night.
So we were just done interviewing the fighters. We're inside the Celebrity Theater where the actual fights will take place, getting our first kind of good look. The atmosphere has been hyped up immensely, and we'll be back here tomorrow night, and we'll get a good look at how RUF MMA runs things.
I'm really nervous before a match, but right now I feel confident, I feel great, and I'm just ready to get in here.
Well, I have a partner here that's also training, so I get to experience like the range and feeling last times they were bloody, so it was a little sticky of the mat, but feeling the mat on my toes and really starting to like etch out, like not necessarily a game plan, but the blueprint of the game plan that we already have and how far I would have to be from each tack and be able to actually strategize so that when I'm in there, it's not just gung-ho.
Spent just as many hours in the mental game as I have in the physical game. And yeah, I'm pretty level-headed right now. Just no excitement, no nerves yet. Don't waste that energy. Don't get hyped up until a little before showtime, and then showtime.
I wanted to ask you, what does this time kind of look for you right now? It might seem a little new, a little fresh, but I'm sure the energy is up. So can you just kind of walk me through the emotions right now?
When I was walking up here, it was all new, kind of. Little nervous, but when I got in here, it kind of feels right. Like I've done it before, kind of a little bit. But other than that, I feel good.
1, 2, 1, 2. And coming to you from the west side, Sonny the Chef Perry.
So we're about 2 hours away now, I'd like to say, and we've already gone around, got to speak to a couple of fighters. We're inside the cage, as you could see, and you can already kind of feel how this environment is going to be just by seeing the fighters warm up here, just by seeing, the ring announcer do his little vocal warm up. So I'm very excited how this whole arena will look like with a packed crowd.
He's like, why are you so ugly? I'm like, dang, that's how we starting off.
No, but it's great to run into you here. I wanted to ask, you have a few fighters competing from the MMA lab here tonight. Can you walk me through just what a night like this looks like with a few teammates competing on the same night like this?
It looks like another night at work, another night to do business. Like we do this is just normal. So now they're coming out here to compete against one guy who they've been training for, opposed to multiple guys. So I don't think too much changes. It's just them going out and having a good time, performing to their best, and going out and try to get that win.
And you've competed under this organization before. What about RUF makes it just one of those organizations here in Arizona to compete and get your name out there?
Yeah, I always felt like RUF was, especially for Arizona, they've been the one pushing MMA for 20 plus years. So I think that just by itself shows culture. They've been around pushing it when it was cool, when it was not cool, when it's booming, when it's not booming. I think that type of diligence and love to the craft is what separates them from other promotions.
Marcus McGee, thank you so much. It's an honor to speak to you.
Likewise,
thank you.
Man.
Thank you.
We got a good team, a bunch of good guys who are always trying to get in there and mix it up with the best in round until they make their way into the UFC. So this is nothing new, So yeah, this is pretty much normal. Our teammates are always going to war, so it's good. It's an honor for me to be here to go in there with them.
What kind of advice do you have for your teammates who are trying to get into that same position?
What kind of advice do I have for anybody or for my?
It could be for anybody. What you say to your teammates in the gym. Getting to this moment. It's kind of like starting out.
Yeah. Well, my teammates already know. Train hard. You know what I mean. Let your training. Let that your skills. Learn as much as you can and let your skills pay the bills, as they say.
You're one I've looked up to since I started, bro. Yeah.
But you can tell by structure that
Awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
Are they yelling?
Almost speaking English, bro.
No way.
We told him to speak. He's busy night. Busy night. Mainly just get the hands wrapped, warm them up, and get them ready to go. All the work's done already, so just get them ready to go. Yeah, RUF's probably one of the best promotions in Arizona for sure. The competition is really stiff. There's always a lot of competition, and it's a really small cage, so that's force guys to just get after it right away. So very thankful for RUF for getting all my guys on all the time.
So firstly, I want to ask about Ezra. He's been getting so much great opportunities.
Gotta be away from the cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good idea, good idea.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. So Ezra, great sparring partners, great coaches, getting working at the Red Hawk Academy and at the MMA Lab. What can you tell me about him and how his skill set is right now?
Yeah, if he gets a hold of this kid, or just most people in general, he's going to get to their back, he's going to get to their neck, and he's going to put them to sleep. Dude's a freak athlete, freakishly strong, and wants it more than anybody I know. So I'm super excited to continue to watch his career play out.
And as someone who is currently at the highest level of the sport currently, what would be your advice to not just Ezra, but other fighters at the Red Hawk Academy who are trying to get to that same level?
I mean, it's no secret. Just be in the gym as much as possible. Stay healthy. Outside of training, like still take care of your body. You know, it's just because the weekend doesn't mean you have to go out, lose sleep, drink, party. Like those Friday nights, Saturday nights, keeping it low key, getting ready for the week are really important.
And my last one for you here, I feel like all these fighters from Arizona have came to RUF. You've had a lot of fighters from the Red Hawk Academy come to this organization. What about it makes it so great to get your name out here if you're here based in Arizona?
I mean, a lot of these guys are just trying to get fights. It's so hard for people to get fights, and RUF's been a consistent platform for these guys to get fights. So it's super important for them to, continue to be able to have opportunities like this.
Dowie, nice to meet you. Dowie, nice to meet you, sir. Steve, Dowie, nice to meet you.
So yeah, if there's a fighter that's down in the ring, we'll go in and assess. If we need, some equipment or some assistance, I'll utilize your fist towards you guys.
Elbows and knees to the head are foul. So no elbows, no knees to the head. A spinning back fist must land on the fist, not on the forearm. I'm going to throw a punch. He turns his head, and then land a punch there. Whose fault is that? That's his fault.
The last tickets are going right now at the box office, so it's going to be a packed house. You all can stay and enjoy the show afterwards. Please clean up your mess. Put on a banger show for the crowd that showed up for you all. We love you, and thank you very much. Let's go fucking do it!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for a very special Dia de los Muertes RUF MMA presentation.
So the first preliminary bout is about to start, the first amateur bout. It's fairly packed in here. The energy is very, very crazy so far. So I'm looking forward to see how this translates to the rest of the night.
Classy. Big elbow. Oh, huge knockout. Jones gets it done here in the second round. TKO. He should be stacking this guillotine. He's out. Tap.
Let's go, Kurt. Champ is here. We got it.
Been waiting over there for this stage.
Hey, how easy was that?
He's got one prep.
How easy was that?
Anyone got a lion?
I got one.
Yes!
Let's go. Try to go get 6 hours sober.
Go, baby!
6 hours of your life.
Hey, we're smoking up that Jake repack tonight, boys!
Hey!
Hey, we don't need that. Let's go. Hit that Gilly champ shit. Hit that shit.
So the preliminaries just ended. We're outside right here with the Red Hawk Academy, which are all currently either training or celebrating a big win. Curtis obviously celebrating a big win behind me. And we'll see if we can speak to either Curtis or Jace Jones, who just got a big win as well.
Been pretty good. Just already looking back and seeing what I can do better. I know how much I still won, so I'm not going to down myself. I'm happy, but I put so much work in, and I feel like I'm better than that. So a little bit disappointed with the performance, but at the end of the day, I'd rather learn from a win than a loss. So just take this all into the next one, get better and grow, and that's all I'm here to do.
So Curtis, we got the hardware here. If you want to get a little zoom in on that thing, of course, it's late notice too. Can you just kind of go through what these last couple minutes have been like since the win? Saw you celebrating.
It's like a dream, bro. Like a dream. I took this fight 5 days notice. I cut 27 pounds in 5 days. Missed weight by 2 pounds, but my opponent made a deal with me. So grateful for that. But just happy to be here, bro. I don't even like MMA, to tell you the truth. I like bare knuckle. I want to fight bare knuckle, but they won't give me a shot. So it looks like they're gonna have to soon, you know.
And you said it was a hard weight cut, but great victory. We saw you a little bit celebrating already, but what does the rest of the night look like?
Probably gonna smoke. Probably gonna go home and rest up. Go back to the gym Monday and just stay active, bro. This is my favorite thing to do in the world, is to fight, man. We feel like we're born to do this shit. So go back to the gym Monday and just keep getting better.
All right, thank you so much, Curtis. Congratulations on the win. So right now we're witnessing Chapo and Bailey, co-main event. A lot of people said to look forward to El Chapo's performance, and so far I think it's easy to say it's the fight of the night. We're going into round 3. I can't wait to see where this one goes.
Chapo will end on top with some big hammer fists. Selling out to this crowd. Let's go. Let's go! Bailey versus Chapo, easily fight of the night.
For your winner by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Chris Chapo kills.
Always an honor to work your corner, man. You demonstrated every aspect of MMA, man. So I've seen all your arsenal, but
So I wanted to just ask right away, this whole week, I've had people who have been to these events before tell me, hey, if you're going to go, you got to stay for Chris's fight, because Chris's fights, they don't disappoint. And I got to be there in the front row and see it all in action. And you described it as one of your toughest fights yet. Can you kind of walk me through what just happened?
Yeah, man. So the guy came out, obviously. We competed in jiu-jitsu tournaments. I think I told you that before. And I knew he was going to be a tough guy. And striking-wise, didn't know what to expect. Right out the gate, I could tell by his movement, by his, his strikes himself, he was going to be a tough guy. So it was a good fight, but he pulled it off. All right.
And you've also mentioned the Contender Series. I think they've came off one of their best seasons yet. Of course, looking to sign some more talented fighters in the future. Is that something you're looking forward to?
Of course, man. If you're not in this game to get to the big show, then why are you doing it? You know what I mean? Of course, you got your hobbyists, don't get me wrong, but if you're really trying to make a career out of this, those are the shows you want to be on. So hopefully, maybe 1 or 2 more fights, put on another good show or 2, and I'll be up there, Contender Series or a straight shot to the UFC, hopefully, man.
On the back with this body triangle. Oh, and it's under the chin. It's under the chin. There's the tap. First round rear naked choke.
The new RUF featherweight champion of the world, out of the red corner, Ezra
You and some teammates took home some RUF belts tonight. So can you kind of just walk me through what that means for you and your team?
Yeah, we come out, we just come out to perform. This is the Arizona show, the premier Arizona show, and whenever you're in Arizona, we're hometown boys, and this is our octagon.
And then just my last one for you here. You've seen your teammates, Tommy recently, of course, O'Malley. They've gone on to have great performances in the Contender Series and show out. I don't want to look too much into the future, but is that a possibility for you?
Yeah, after my last fight, I thought I'd possibly get a chance on Contenders. I didn't, but I trust God's timing, and God's timing is always perfect, and I trust my journey, and when my time comes, I'll step through that door prepared.
All right, so we just got out of the event. Overall, you can really see why this is, I guess you could say, the premier organization for MMA in Arizona. Just by seeing all the amazing gyms that have come out here and displayed so much of their fighters. I believe the MMA Lab and the Red Hawk Academy went undefeated tonight. So a lot of talented fighters here, a lot of talented prospects that could definitely make a name for themselves. You already heard a bunch of them call out their shot to the UFC. So overall, amazing night, great night, and like I said, so much potential for great fighters in the future here in Arizona. Thank you.
Thank you.